Three, two, one, and we're live. Hi, everybody. I am Abhishek Padmanabhan. Thank you for taking your time on a Sunday and joining me over here because I really appreciate that these 60 minutes from your life you've given me, you've taken the time to listen to what I want to share with you because you and I are on the same journey. And I really wish that this is going to be the training that removes all the roadblocks that are there on your way from turning your ideas. All right. Now, this webinar, I started this webinar, this workshop, just to tell you a little bit about who I am, because you need to know who I am, right? So my name is Abhishek Padmanabhan. In 2014, I graduated as a mechanical engineer, but then immediately when I graduated, hi Anand, immediately when I graduated, I knew that this is not what I want to do. And from inside, I had this feeling that I have to start making films. And then I was in the same situation as a lot of you are in. Why am I saying a lot of you are in the same situation? It's because I've actually called you guys and spoken to you and asked you what are the specific knowledge gaps that you have. So, long story short, 2014, I decided that I want to make films. But then I spent 2 years trying to go ask people to help me, trying to go ask people to give me a budget, trying to find actors and all that shit. And till 2016, I had not made anything. Until one day I came across a book called Rebel Without a Crew. All right. Rebel Without a Crew showed me that all I need is a camera. All I need is a willingness to actually shoot. And all I need is an idea to turn into a story. And here's what I'm going to share with you today. Over the past 4 years, I've made about 8 to 10 short films. I've made about 12 corporate films for the day job I am in currently. And since 2018, I've been working on a 30-minute film, added a lot of VFX in it. And this film was made with people like you who have attended my workshops. They came and helped me. Right? Cool. So before we get into the webinar, I just want to ask you guys one or two simple questions so I know what the main blocking points are for you. First thing, can you hear me? Please type yes in the chat. Can you hear me? If anybody can hear me. Gang? Are you guys able to hear me? Okay, I'm going to presume because nobody's typing yes. I'm going to presume that you can hear me. Cool. Okay, cool. Guys can hear me. Swag. So now you guys have concepts in your mind. I know this because I actually spoken to you, type WhatsApp messages and stuff like that. Can you tell me what is the biggest roadblock that you have with you right now that is stopping you from taking your idea and making it into a story? It could be budget, it could be lack of knowledge, it could be lack of time. These are just options I'm giving you, but I want you to tell me what your money. Okay, Mahesh says money. Cool. Anything else? What are the other roadblocks? Structure. Okay, horror AK says structure. I'm going to think, is it structure of scripts? Script structure, and how do you take it, like how do you take a script and then make it into a film? Time. Puneet says time. Beautiful. Okay, structure, money, time. Swag. Right, so let's set the tone for this webinar. All right, and don't know how to shortlist. All right, Sai Krishna says don't know how to shortlist. Beautiful. Now I was okay, think of me as you in a time machine 4 years back. I had all these problems I had, but okay, we are going to sort it out for you today, and I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it. All right, so first things first, time. Everybody has an issue with time. All right, so finance, proper A to Z in filmmaking. Cool. Vinay says proper A to Z in filmmaking. Fine. All right, so time. All right, now all of us have a Saturday and a Sunday, right? So how I started making in 2016, right? I watched this amazing movie by Leonardo DiCaprio, and it was a movie where he gets mauled by the bear. And I'm listening to that soundtrack, and suddenly and sitting here in the exact same room, and I start crying. For some reason, I don't know why, like real talk, I know I'm a guy and all, but I start crying. I think guys have the biggest problem admitting that they have they can cry. So I started crying, and while crying, I typed out an entire script. Okay, the script was about how a guy, how a dude tries to commit suicide, but when he commits suicide, his psychic channels are open. He doesn't die, but he can start experiencing other people's pain. I wrote the script. All right, voice is a bit unclear. Okay, now can you hear me now? Hope I'm clearer now, right? So how the whole thing started was I'm sitting and I'm thinking about how to go about this, and my friends and I we are sitting in one circle in his room, and I have a phone like this, and I take the phone and I go and I look at everybody and tell them, look, tomorrow I'm coming with a smartphone and I'm coming with a script. Whoever wants to be here can act. Next day I turned up and I shot the film. Okay. 6 months later, I still not edited this film because I feel this film looks like shit. But then I started studying and then I figured the whole thing out. Okay. So now, time. How I made this film. Can everybody see this car in my hand? This car, okay. This car is a product of me falling from a train. 2 years back, I fell from a train, and long story short, I'm in the hospital. I get an idea for a movie. Okay, it's a 40-page chunky script movie. I'm working a full-time job because I need to finance my life. I'm working a full-time job. So I like, okay. I told my friends, like, look, I'm going to cast you. I'm going to cast you. I told my students, you're going to shoot my movie. You're going to shoot my movie. And over a period of 12 months, every Sunday for 12 months, I spent 1 to 2 hours shooting the film. Now, tell me, do you guys have 1 to 2 hours to shoot a film on a Sunday? Horror Reiki, what's my day job? I work as a content writer. Like, I do blogs, articles, digital marketing, video stuff for my company. It's a tech company. Do you guys have 2 hours to spend shooting a movie on a Sunday? I'll tell you how to shoot it, but tell me, yes or no? Like, can you put in 2 hours every Sunday to shoot a film? If you can spend 2 hours, just type yes in the chat. If you can't, type no. Yeah, maybe on Saturday or Sunday is cool. All right. Now, I get a finite amount of money from my company as salary, right? So, all of us, second 2 weeks of the month is where money starts going short and we get started going a little subco-fi. We go a little crazy. So those first 2 weeks where my bank account was filled with money were the only two weekends I could shoot. Okay. So I wanted to do this. After we talk about this, I'm going to tell you how to write a script. I'm going to tell you how to shoot it. But start looking at your weekends as places where you can fit in shooting. Okay. Location, everything, I'm going to sort it out for you now, and I'm going to show you how to shoot it for free. So now that we sorted out time, you can at least spend 2 weekends in a month shooting. And I would suggest the first 2 weekends because money is there in the bank account. Because when money starts going low, you cannot focus your efforts on creative stuff. You're focusing more on survival. And I hope you guys are I become more financially stable. I hope you guys are more financially stable as well. Okay. Now, second thing, okay, work in silence. 2018 August. Yes, very good. Horror AK says that if you really want to be a filmmaker, we need to make time for it. No excuses. Beautiful. I tried not to sugarcoat it, but you did a very good job of telling me this. Okay. Second thing, think about this. Since 2018, I've been shooting a film. I've told everybody around me I've been working on this film, but nobody has seen it till now because I'm doing everything. I'm shooting it, I'm editing it, and it's 2020 now. So I spent 2 years on this film. I worked in silence. I shut my mouth and I've been working on it every day. I work at my job. Job gets over at 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock sharp, I go sit in a coffee house. I spend 2 hours editing. And then I spend 1 hour speaking to you guys about what you want to learn so I can hold these free trainings. So my life is condensed in filmmaking. It is condensed in filmmaking, and I want that for you because, my friend, it is the most self-development that you can give yourself. You can keep quiet, work on your film, and then show the final product. All right. So let's also, if everybody is agreeing with me that it is very necessary for you to work in silence, please type yes. That we all are going to work in silence and we are not going to care about other people telling us we're going to do a good job. This is for us. We are making films for us. Please type yes over here. Okay, cool. So, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So, back to the story. I fall from a train. I have an idea for a movie. Okay, the movie is called The 72-Hour Virgin. Right, Vinay, with the right education, else it's the devil's mind. For sure, my friend. Or I like what Vinay says, knowledge gaps. We ought to cover knowledge gaps. And the best way for us to cover knowledge gap is to talk to people who have already covered that knowledge gap. And you have done that because you're talking to me right now. I'm going to cover this knowledge gap for you. Cool. So coming to the structure, like how do you structure a script? All right. I fall from a train. I'm on the ground. My hand is like this. I'm crying because, dude, my bone literally broke in half. I'm on the platform. I'm crying. Somebody picks me up, throws me in a rickshaw. That rickshaw takes me to the hospital. What is my horror? What's the process of getting my idea? Like when I want to make a film, I work location, actor, props, and write a story around it. Awesome. So, see, to be honest with you, so far, every movie idea that I have had has come like this. It has come like some concept in my mind. Okay. I'm coming to that. Okay. 72-hour virgin. Suddenly, I'm in the hospital and I get up. And I have this concept of a guy who only has 3 days to live. He has 3 days to live. Doctor tells him he has 3 days to live. And he is also a virgin. So he has 3 days to live. And no problem, horror. AK, I want people to ask me questions. Okay. He has 3 days to live and he is a virgin. So that was the concept in my mind. So my father is sitting opposite to me in that bed, and I tell this concept to my father that this guy has 3 days to live. And my father's like, yeah, it sounds good. And then he went off. Now, how did I come up with the entire structure? Okay. So any story goes like this. All right. Feature film script, short film script, awareness video. It's a 4-part story idea. Okay. So first, there is a problem. Hero needs to have a problem. Slowly, the problem kind of starts getting resolved. Okay. Suddenly, there's a complication that stops the hero from solving the problem. And in the end, the hero resolves the problem. Once again, problem in hero's life. Hero starts solving the problem. Again, complications come which stop the hero from solving the problem, and the hero finally resolves the problem. I'll elaborate a little more on this, but if this is making sense, please type yes in the chat. Did this 4-point thing make sense to you? We'll talk more about it, but I just want to know if it's making sense. Okay, cool. So, all right. So now all of us over here have some concepts in our mind that, okay, it all starts with this. If you also don't have a concept in your mind, think of it like this. Okay, how can I take a hero? Okay, how can I put him in some trouble? How can I then slowly start resolving that trouble? How can I complicate it, and how can I resolve it? Okay, so I have the idea that in my mind that this guy, he's a virgin and he has 3 days to live. So that's a problem. Okay, now how does he start solving the problem? What I did, an idea came to me, was like God's daughter. So what I did was I put a lot of VFX into the story. I did all the VFX myself, which I'm very proud of, and I know you can do it yourself. I don't have a film degree. The only degree I have is how to type keywords into a YouTube search. That's all. Anyway, what I did was, okay, fine. So I was thinking, okay, fine. This dude has 3 days to live. What if God has a daughter, and God's daughter's job is to make two people fall in love? And she comes down to earth and she talks to the hero and she tells the hero, look, I know you're going to die and I know you're dying a virgin, but if you want to get laid. Like if you want to make that office hottie, if you want to have sex with her, I'll help you before you die. So slowly, this is the resolution. So whatever concept I have in mind, problem, okay, complication, resolution, and then complication again. So hero has 3 days to lose his virginity. Problem. Cupid, God's daughter, comes down to earth to help him get laid. Slowly, he starts resolving the problem. God sees this happening and he takes away his daughter because he doesn't want her messing his plan. Complication. Resolution. Hero goes and fights with God to win his daughter. Okay. These 4 points are how I wrote my story. What is the problem? He's going to die a virgin. What's the resolution? Cupid comes down to earth to help him get laid. What is the complication? God does not like this and he takes away the daughter. Then finally, what is the resolution again? Hero fights with God so he can win his daughter's hand. Is this making sense to you? Please type, if this making sense to you, please type yes. Okay, beautiful. All right. So whatever concept you have in your mind, okay, write this down. If you, I've asked you guys to bring notebooks, so I just want you to write this down. Problem, resolution, complication, resolution. So under each thing, under problem, you write what ideas you can give. Under resolution, you write what slowly ideas you can give that the hero will start solving his problem. Under complication, you write what ideas you can do to make. Okay. Bharat and Vinay, you're saying you're not really understanding it. Okay, fine. Only option I gave is yes. You can say no as well. That's why if you say no, I will continue. Puneet, Bharat are saying no. Okay, let's back it up. Okay, you have a story idea on your mind. All right. Hero has to solve a problem. That should be your starting of the story. Okay. If you understand that, say yes. If you understand, if you don't understand that, please say no. Cool. Hero has a problem. All stories should start with the hero having a problem. Step number 2, okay, step number 2, the hero has to start solving the problem. So let's take my story. In 2014, okay, in 2004, and let's say I'm the hero of my story, okay. 2015, I want to make a movie, but I don't know how to make a movie. Now I decide to solve this problem. So I meet one cinematographer and I ask him if he can shoot my movie for free by not spending any money. He looks me in my eyes and tells me there is no such thing as zero budget filmmaking. I got angry and then I decided that I am going to make a zero budget film. 4 steps are Bharat. Okay, beautiful. 4 steps are super bro. Fine. Problem I had in my life was I did not know how to make films without spending any money, and I didn't have any money because I was not working a job. How did I now? If I want to resolve this problem, next I want to start resolving this problem. So I started reading books and I started watching video courses and I started shooting it. Complication. I made 2 short films, but the 3rd short film I made was a flop. Like this really happened. I made a short film. I did the dubbing. The dubbing was crap. I showed it to my friends. They spat on the film and I became a little discouraged. Okay, complication. Then resolution. So I'm in a very, very bad state, but then I think to myself, why am I doing this? I am doing this so I can help people. So I resolved to then try once more and make a movie. And then the next movie I made did about 4,000 views on social media. Problem. Hero does not know how to make film. Resolution. Hero starts taking video courses to solve it and makes 3 short films. Complication. One of the hero's short film tanks. It becomes terrible and he becomes discouraged. Re-resolution. Hero decides that he is doing this to help people and then he makes another short film and that hit 4,000 views. This is a very true story. Okay. So problem, cool, awesome, horror AK, nice. Problem, resolution, complication, re-resolution. Hero has a problem, hero starts resolving it. We make the hero's life terrible by making some problems come into his life. He gets discouraged, but then finally he solves the problem again. Watch any movie, trust me, watch any feature film. Spider-Man is best. You will see it following the same thing. Hero has problem. Hero has a problem. Hero starts solving the problem. Things get complicated, and then he solves it. Any movie, Avengers, Spider-Man, Hindi movie, Kannada movie, this is the structure it follows. Okay, so are we clear on how to structure a script? Can you guys say yes if you are clear and no if you're not clear? I'm looking at my phone here because I have notes on what to teach you, not because I'm ignoring you or anything. If you guys are clear on the script structure, can you type yes? If you're not clear, please type no. Okay, swag. Superb. Okay. Now, getting into the technical part. All right. Yeah, horror AK. Yes, but when it came to 90 minutes, it is very basic, right? Horror AK. Horror AK says when it comes to 90 minutes, it's very basic. Look, and Puneet is like, can it be jumbled or randomized? Okay, number one, Puneet, I want you to follow this structure. Don't randomize it because this is a hero's journey. Okay, if you look at Bhagavad Gita, if you look at Bible, all of this has a hero's journey. Okay, and so follow this four structure: problem, complication, problem, resolution, complication, resolution. Horror AK. Now he's saying that for a 90-minute structure, this is very basic. Okay, this is what I want you to do, horror AK. I want you to set aside 20 pages for 15 pages for each part. Okay, who is the hero? Why is his life shitty and it's a problem? Who are the people in his life? How he starts resolving his problem? What the outcome is? So divide this law of force. So this 4-point structure, I will divide it into 4 again. Hero has a problem. So I will write 8 pages on different scenarios on what the hero's problem is. Hero starts solving the problem. I will write another 8 to 10 pages on how he starts solving the problem. Hero's life gets complicated. I will write another 8 to 10 pages on how his life is getting complicated. This is up to you because I cannot write your story for you. Finally, he resolves it. I will write about 8 to 10 pages. So 10 times 4 is 40. So I want you to start writing the structure in a 40-page script. After you write this 40-page script, what you can do is shoot a 40-page script and then write a 90-page script within the same structure. So instead of writing 8 pages, you write about 20 pages over there. And look, please understand this. It took me 1 whole year to write a 40-page script. So script writing is not a 1-day or 2-day job, okay? Because you will write, I'm writing. So my hand is broken, my hand is in a cast, and I'm writing the movie on a book. Okay, I write 50 pages on a book and I get stuck. So I put the book aside and then I start typing it on a computer like this with one hand. So script writing is a very difficult process, but it's the most rewarding process. Which comes to step number 2. You are going to write a script. If you're going to give it to somebody else to shoot it, trust me, they're fucked. Pardon my French, but they're going to mess it up. You are the only one who can bring justice, okay, justice to your story, because you know why you are writing the story. You know that you're writing it to impact people. You know that you're writing it to change people's lives. And the reason I wrote the 72-hour virgin, like he has 3 days to lose his virginity, Cupid comes down to earth, God takes it away, because I wanted to put the message into people's mind that no matter how shitty your life is right now, God has a plan for you. And just trust that everything that is happening is part of the plan and keep giving it your very best. Okay, how did I shoot this movie? Okay, so this whole movie, check it, I shot it for less than 5,000 rupees because By the way, I'm the lead guy. I'm the actor in the movie. I did it. I wrote it because I wanted to be the guy who's the actor. And you see this phone. This, no problem, Horror AK, my pleasure. This phone is a Redmi phone. Okay, using four phones: Redmi, OnePlus, Redmi, OnePlus, and Xiaomi. Three phones. Three students with three different phones shot my film. Okay, all of them. I just showed them four things. I showed them how to frame four different types of shots. Okay, so we have a script. We want to make it a short list. Okay, so this is how the whole thing went. Imagine that you and I are talking to each other. Okay, let's say I am talking to Puneet. I'm talking to Puneet over here, and I want to shoot this. Okay, so what I will do is I will first see what all my dialogues are. So I was talking to Cupid. Cupid comes, I'm sitting in a cafe, shifting gears a little bit in my movie. I'm sitting in a cafe over here. Okay, there's a seat in front of me. Cupid comes walking, and then she sits over here, and then she starts talking to me. This is the entire scene. So how do I shortlist it? Okay, first, mindset for shooting. When you are in the set, be prepared to shoot the same scene at least 17 times. Okay, be mentally prepared to shoot the same scene 17 times. Am I clear? If I'm clear, please say yes. If I'm not clear, please say no. The fact that you have to shoot the same scene 17 times. If that is clear, please say yes. If that's not clear, please say no. I will tell you why also, and I'll tell you how also, but I just want to see if you guys are with me. Because we're making things happen here. True. Swag. I think Horror AK has made a couple of films because Horror AK knows that it is a lot of work, okay, taking a script and making it. Bharat also says yes. Puneet, yes, Puneet. Okay, so Puneet, here's why. Same scene 17 times. Okay, this is why. First things first. A take is you taking the camera, hitting record, stopping it, looking at the footage, and seeing if it is good or not. You are never going to get it right the first time. Okay, you are never going to get it right the first time. So third take is where a take. So the third recording is where you will usually get it right. Now, why 17 times? I will get to that. So back to the story. I'm sitting here, Cupid comes and sits here. So in the script, I wrote it like this. Cupid is walking, and then she comes and sits here. Okay. So the first shot has to be experienced it. Yeah, Bharat Kumar has experienced it. It's a rewarding process. It is a rewarding process. Trust me. Okay. First take. So I have a script. In my script, hero sitting depressed. Cupid comes walking, sits in front of him, and they have a conversation. This is the script. So how do I shortlist it? The first shot is if I'm sitting over here, I'm going to place the camera far back enough that I can see my whole head to toe. That a guy is sitting in the cafe. Okay. Second shot is where I'm sitting over here and the camera is here, so camera can see this angle of me. Okay. Third shot is where camera can see this angle of me, and fourth shot is any close-ups. Tell you again. First shot covering me from head to toe. So just wait, okay? That's shot number one of me sitting down. So you can see a person is sitting. Okay. Shot number two is shot number three is this. Okay. And shot number four is any close up of hand, leg, etc. Okay. If everybody is clear with the framing, like how to frame those shots, please say yes. I will explain how you can adjust your script around it. But if those frames are clear, please say yes. Okay, cool. So, okay. So these are the frames. Okay. Whatever your script is, okay, I want you to go to the location one day before. Okay. See how you can frame a full shot of the hero from head to toe. So if this is my hero, how do I frame a shot from head to toe? What angle can I take? How can I frame a shot from head to chest and close up shot? But not clear. Okay. So imagine this is the hero. Okay. If this is the guy, the first shot I want you to take is covering him from head to toe to show the audience who the guy is. Okay. So what I did was, in the cafe I'm sitting. So the first shot I took was of me sitting down, depressed, head to toe. Okay. Next shot I took was, if this is my waist, my belt. Next shot I took was from head to belt. Okay. Third shot I took was from head to chest, nipple area. And fourth shot was just like this. Okay. The smartphone, full shot, medium shot, head to belt, head to chest, close up. Okay. Is that clear? If that's clear, please say yes. If it's not clear, please say no. Well, I will clear this. I'll clear this. If it's yes, please say yes. If it's no, I'm here to sort everything out for you. Okay, swag. So these are the shots that you will take. Okay, now, yeah, horror AK, now clear. Swag. Okay. So in the script, I'm sitting down. I'm sitting over here. Cupid comes walking and sits next to me. What I did was, the whole scene is a 1 minute scene. So I filmed the whole scene, the full scene from the wide shot, covering him from head to toe. Full scene, I filmed this 4 times. After that, I filmed the full scene again with the head to the belt shot. Then I filmed the full scene again from the head to the chest shot. Okay, that is only me, because this is a conversation scene. So if this is me and this is the actress, I have to place the camera over here and take the full shot, take the half shot, and take the medium shot. Then I need to place the camera over here, take the full shot, half shot, medium shot. Okay. Every time you're going to look at your script, I need you to first visualize what is the full shot covering from head to toe, what is the half shot covering from head to belt, what is the medium shot covering from head to chest. If it is a conversation shot, I have to shoot your shot from all these 4 angles, then shoot my shot from all these 4 angles, so that I can now edit it. Okay, one second. Okay, good. Okay, somebody switched on the motor. I can't hear. Okay. Anyway, any script that you have, okay,